am so upset on this 14th day of Vlogmas. I had so much wasted time last night. So I was determined to go ahead and finish this cowl that I frogged yesterday, right? Okay, so I went back and put the appropriate number of stitches that I chained, right? And then I got out one that I had already made. And it's even, what the heck, guys? No, it's about the same. So it was still a little bit longer. It's so hard to tell, depending on how you're holding it. So here, it looks like it's a ton longer, but when I had it like laid out, like I think it just stretches more because the stitches that I use, but it looks like it's the same size, right? And the width is almost the same as well, because I switched up which stitch I used. So this was a half double crochet through the back loop. No, through the third loop. Half double crochet through the third loop, right? To get this beautiful like knit-like texture. It's so squishy and it's so nice. But I knew that these, like the colored ones, the patterned ones, had less yardage. So I wanted them still to be the same size. And double crochet has the most efficient use of yarn. So it uses the least amount of yarn to cover the same amount of space in terms of basic crochet stitches. And so I did a crochet through the third loop of a double crochet, right? So I still get that lovely like V knit texture, but it's a little bit more open, right? So I figured that would be fantastic. It's a little bit more lightweight. Thought it might be a little bit smaller, but wasn't a big deal. So like I said, when I was crocheting and working on it, it looked like it was the same size. Okay, so this is what the cowl that I like looks like. I'm gonna mess up my hair. That's okay. There we go. I love this, okay? It is so warm and so squishy, and it's up here around the neck, so it's nice and warm, and you can like put it like up over your ears, so if you don't want to wear a hat, you can just kind of like cuddle into it. But it's not so tight that you feel like you're suffocating, right? And you can even like, if you're in the office, like pull it down a little bit, pop it back up. Oh my gosh. You can even just wear it loose down like this. Let me get it situated. Like this, because in your coat, you can like have it up around your neck and then put your coat over it. It's fantastic. You even put like a little shawl pin to keep it in place. It's great. I like this, okay? This is perfect. It's exactly what I want. And I actually really want to keep this one. I like this one. Anyway, let somebody else have a chance at it first. But I was super excited about this because the fabric does feel like a little stretchier. It's a little bit more open, so I thought it'd be great for people who get too warm, right? So I bundled it up, slipped it over my head. And what the heck is this? Even though it's like the same size or just a tiny bit longer, like it doesn't lay correctly. Like, I don't know if it's just because it's floppier because of the more open stitch, but it just doesn't. And I hate it. And I can't sell this. So look at, it's so stupid. So now I'm going to have to tear it out and try again, but I have to take out like 20 stitches. Maybe. 1, 2, there's a hair. Hang on. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so that's 20. If I took that out, would that be enough to snug it up? Like, I can't even tell. I don't know. Does that look better? So I'd hate to like do it again and then, and then it would be maybe one row wider. Or do I need to take out even more? I don't know. I'm just so upset. Oh my gosh. So I just filled up my phone storage again. And so I just deleted like 53 videos and I'm hoping I didn't need any of those. So I don't know. Or maybe I need to take out like even more. Or maybe this yarn just sucks and I shouldn't use it for this type of project. And I'll just make more pumpkins out of it. I don't know. Not my problem right now. I just won't tackle this before any of my markets left this year, and I'll figure it out later. But look how pretty the color is. Like, the color is gorgeous. Why does the fabric suck? Anyway, so I gotta figure that out later. Future me problem. But why don't we go ahead and take a look at our yarn from yesterday and today. So, I should go get my shawl. I got a bunch of stuff done. Hang on. All right, so I've just traded out my disappointing cowl for my disappointing shawl. So I didn't get a lot of crochet done the other night because I was knitting and I was on a roll. So that's how much I got done. Getting pretty big. Wishful thinking, but whatever. So I started the next section, right? And I feel like I was right to this section went up a little bit further, but you could tell that there was a change in pattern. And so I decided to change colors when it changed patterns. And that way it gave me like a little bit more of this color before I hit the next section, which was alternating two colors together. And so when I did the changed pattern right here is the last 2 rows of this section. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a really cool stitch. I've never done this one before. Basically, it's over 2 rows, and the first row you do yarn overs without doing the decreases that go with them. And then on the next row, you purl 2 and then you slip a stitch, purl 2, and then you slip, do you purl 3? I can't remember. But basically it involves taking a stitch and pulling it over 2 stitches instead of, you pass over 2 stitches instead of 1 stitch like you normally would. I can't remember the exact stitch pattern, but it ends up with like this extra little like line at the top of like the yarn over. And like, I was like, wow, that's gonna be a really cool lace pattern. And then it immediately switched just back to the plain eyelets. Like, what was the point of having 1 row of this between the 2 sections? Like, it's not, and it was supposed to be, well, it's not really supposed to be in a color because it doesn't tell you where to change colors. So I don't understand why there's just 1 repeat of this really cool pattern before jumping back into a stitch that you've already done. Like, was the designer testing out different stitches, did 1 row of this and was like, meh, I don't really like that. And then instead of changing it, they just switched. I don't know. It was bizarre to me. But anyway, I'm glad that I did the extra couple of rows in this color, because I like these lighter colors better. But now I just have 2 more rows, or 4 rows, so 2 repeats. So it's just this one, that's like 1 repeat, 2 repeats, and then I got 1 more stripe of this pink and 1 more of this like orangey color before I take off the pink, which is so disappointing about like how much color I'm actually using of it. Although I am kind of getting low since the shawl is getting wider, so that might be about the right spot. But I'm really gonna have to sit down and do the math to figure out where I should do my color changes for the rest of the shawl, because I think there are 18 sections. This is section 9. So I'm halfway through the sections and I'm hitting color number 8. So I'm less than halfway through the yarn colors, but halfway through the sections. And so clearly some of the sections need more than 1 color, but I'm gonna have to go and look and figure out where to switch the colors. So I don't know. So I'm thinking in the end, I'm gonna like the overall look of the shawl, like when I'm wearing it, but it's not a super fun knit. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm throwing stuff. Okay. Oh, my foot hurts. My foot hurts. What did I do? Oh God, that was weird. And I'm wearing my buckled shoes, and I don't know if like my buckle got caught on my foot or something. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, let's jump back into the yarn. Knotty Pine, day 13. Interesting. So now we've made a full jump to green. Now I like this color green, don't get me wrong. It's very mossy. It's got some like really subtle speckles. Probably from where like, know, it could be a purposeful speckle, or it could just be like where the dye wasn't quite dissolved. That happens sometimes, but I like that effect. What day was color, what color was day 12? That one's 11. They're like so disorganized right now. Okay. 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice it before. But day 12 does have like the tiniest tinge of green to it. So it looks like that. Okay, that's not as bad. I was like, why do we suddenly change colors horrifically? But no, it does have a little bit of green. So that's going to be a cool transition. I do like that. And I'm glad we are getting out of like these browns and golds, because I liked the pinks, but I wasn't really liking the color of where the browns were going. That kind of like rusty orange baby poo brown. Yeah. So that green. And then day 14, let's take a look. So lighter again. It's got an overall like slight bluish green tinge to it. Again, that's a pretty combination. So I do like that one. I like ripped right through the sticker, so I hope I can read it later. I'm behind on transferring everything over to my boxes. All right, so let's set that over to the side and hope I don't lose anything. All right, Magpie Fibers, day 13 is Blue Moon Swanky Sock. So we have another skein. Oh, I think we're changing color. Are we? No, we're still in the dark grays, but we have a lot more like blue in this one. So that's pretty. And then day number 14 are moon buttons. Is that right side up? Yeah. Moon buttons, which I don't use buttons a whole lot on projects. I like purposely choose projects that don't need buttons because I don't want to put buttons on. But, ooh, these are cute. They come in a little bag. And they've put them on like one of the big like blanket pins. Look how cute those are. I don't know that I could see using them as a button. But I wonder, they'd be cute as like a little like accent on a hat. Or like turning them into like stitch markers. Those are cute. I do like those. Have no idea what I'm going to do with them. They are cute. All right, so set that back to the side. Now we are on to Fiber Fox. If you remember, we were trending toward the blue direction. So here is day 13. So again, sticking with that blue theme. And then day 14, again, help me not forget which color is which because they're so close together. Day 14, I've got all these like little bags sitting around. I've got to clean them up. And pretty much the identical color. So 14 is on top, 13 is on the bottom. You can see that 14 has maybe a little bit more speckling, but not a whole lot. So again, let's go ahead and put these on the string before I mix them up. 13 is closer to me, 14 is farther away. Don't let me forget, remind me if I mess that up. Pop that one in, pop that one in. All right. Hook it back together. Gosh. The end of my yarn starting to get a little shreddy. It's hanging in there. Okay. So that's what we have so far. From the pinks into the purples into the blues. All right. Set that to the side. And then we are changing dyers today for our Heritage Wool India Untangled box. So we are now in Moondrake, which I love Moondrake colors. They're not always like my personal palette in the cup of tea, but the colors are really good. So Day 13 is Lilac from Moondrake. Then get it open. And lilac is a very lilac color. Pretty purple. It's going to be a bright pop of color against the ones that they've already done. And then Summer Sky is day 14, also from Moondrake. I do think they did a nice job of like either the designers planning their colors purposely or Heritage Wool kind of choosing the different styles to put next to each other. Because I feel like being just over halfway through, now's a good time for a pop of color. So again, this is Summer Sky. This is what they look like together. And then let's go ahead, I haven't shown you the whole string in a few days. Let's go ahead and pop it on so you can see. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Fiddlesticks. Let's try that again. There we go. So lilac. And then Summer Sky. There we go. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about these two guys being right next to each other. I feel like those are like similar enough in color that the stripes won't be super distinct. But I do like how we have this nice pop of color after these more neutral colors. So that'll be fun. I'm a little worried about this yellow hanging out by itself though, because we have like lots of kind of like neutrals. And like, what kind of colors are those? Neutral colors. You've got lots of these like pink magenta-y types of colors, lots of blues and blue greens, but like this is the only like gold hanging out there. But like, you know, I don't really like yellow, so one pop of yellow is fine with me. Now for our next two, which is from our Hue Loco, day 13 is Fern. So I'm expecting green. I don't know. No, I was super wrong. This is Fern. That is such a pretty color. That is gorgeous. And then day 14 is Rhubarb. Ooh, this is a very rhubarby color. Check that out. That is so pretty. And then next to each other, that's what they look like. This is going to make a gorgeous fade pattern. Like I said, I have no idea what I want to do with it yet, but I love it. This is fantastic. All right. Let me go ahead and set those to the side. So today is another firework day. I feel like we just had one, but we're back to fireworks. So it's also a payroll weekend. So I got to go in and double check payroll, make sure everything is ready for fireworks, and then go freeze my butt off. Although it's not that bad temperature-wise lately. I think it's actually supposed to be pretty warm today. So yeah. And I'm going to bring some knitting, and I have my 18th century needles, and I'll switch everything over so I can actually knit in public. So yeah, let's go. I've only made it as far as my car, and we're doing great. I just filled up the water bucket for the sheep, and when I put it in the car, I broke my nail. It's all the way down there. Now, fortunately, I do keep a nail kit in my car, especially with the sheep. I'm always having to like get rough corners out if I like snag it on something, or like I always get dirt underneath my nails working with them. But look, broke my nail. But I did get another commission. I'm so excited. Somebody emailed me who was asking to make 3 little Grinches. And so we'll see what we can whip up. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited. Package in the mail. I thought it might be here, so that's why I ran to the post office. It's from Pine and Pearl, I think. I'll see if I can find a tag in here. I thought I knew off the top of my head, and then it wasn't on the package. Look. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, Pine and Pearl is the company. They are in Canada. So lovely. I had a nice little note on it. I'm so sorry it got caught up in our postal strike. Thanks for your patience, which no problem, Pine and Pearl. I'm just glad you got it out of Canada. So you're doing great. Keep it up. It's a bag. Oh, I got extra goodies in here too. Okay, let's start with the bag. So I was having a really bad week. This was a few weeks ago. It's been like a never-ending bad, like whatever, but I was having a particularly bad week, and I was on Instagram and I saw this, okay? We're gonna look at it together. It's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. And if you're a knitter, you know, this is the perfect picture. Oh my God. So the pouch is a little bit smaller than I was expecting, but that's okay. It's gonna be a really good size for like a single project. And I love things that are like this because they just like, especially when I'm wearing an apron, I can put my knitting project in here and tug it all in my apron, and then I don't have like needles poking through my apron and stuff. Oh my God. This is perfect. I love it. Thank you. Pine and Pearl. They have so many cute bags. So many cute bags. And then my little extra goodies. Oh, no. Guys. I don't know if it'll focus, but look. Look how cute this is. It's a bear with a little, got the little bag. Oh, no. It's a sheep. It's a sheep. Oh my God. And the little stitch markers are flowers. I'm gonna cry. Pine and Pearl. Maybe I did order these. I can't remember. I don't think I did. I think I just ordered the bag. Yeah. Oh my God. So 150% recommend. The bag is so cute, and the way it's the pictures done on it, like that is not gonna wear off anytime soon. And the canvas, let me open it up. And the seams, they aren't hidden, but they are finished. It's so nice, guys. The pin, like I would 10 out of 10 recommend. I would order another one of these. That is so cute. And the stitch markers, also so well done and so cute. So guys, please, please, please go check out Pine and Pearl. And if they can't get you your stuff before Christmas, we're cutting it close as it is. And the people up in Canada are dealing with their postal strike. So small businesses up there are just like trying their best. Highly recommend. Again, Pine and Pearl, I'll link them below. Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I love this. Highly recommend. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so now to work. Actually, sheep first though. I forgot the sheep's bananas again. They're gonna be so mad because by the time they actually get their bananas, they're gonna be so super squishy. Sad sheep. Oh my gosh, so I had work emails coming in and I'm trying to answer them. And then this little butt Amelia is begging for attention, but I didn't have enough hands to like give her good pets. And she was so upset that I was just standing here and ignoring her. I'm sorry, pretty girl. Was I not giving you the good scritches? You're so beautiful. You're pretty like your mom. You're pretty like your mom. Yes, you are. He's a good girl. I love this little girl. Bianca always comes over like she wants attention, but when you actually go to pet her, she's like, nope, never mind. Look at that face. Look at your face. Oh my goodness. Come here, Bianca. Do you want pets too? Do you want pets too? Are you gonna try it? Try a pet? She's probably like, you forgot the bananas. Did I forget the bananas? I'm such a bad mom. I know. I forgot the bananas. Good girl. There's not very many places you can pet a sheep. Can't get through all the wool. They love the face. Hi. She's like, wait, you're not done. We'll get there eventually. I know. Oh, it's a pretty girl. Big girl's over there eating their leftovers. Are you a pig? Are you a pig, big girl? Oh, you're so pretty. A little face. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What, are you not getting your proper attention either? Hi, pretty girl. What? Your crazy hair? With your crazy hair? Look at those bangs. You're gorgeous. I was like, where's all the black embroidery thread? Gone. How do you have no black? It's like a dark brown. Think that'll work. Ah. And then of course, I need a hook. 2.75 would be my choice, but it only goes down to 3.
Set! Fire!
Oh my gosh, I am so cold and I want to cry. It's like just after 9:30 and I checked my app on my phone and it looks like I've done about almost just shy of 11,000 steps, which is not a huge number to be fair, but when you do them in buckled shoes, my feet hurt, my legs hurt, I'm so cold. Sorry about that. So tonight was crazy. Just, oh my gosh, it was just insane. It was fun though, because I got to bring the bagpiper up to the roof. Only downside is I did it when I was supposed to, when I was told, and then it ended up taking like a half hour for the queue to actually come through. So we're standing on the roof of the building for 30 minutes out in the cold. And I left my cloak downstairs because I didn't want to have to carry it up all these like spiral staircases, and I didn't want to like trip and fall. But yeah, so it was fine until I was out there and like the wind kicked up, and then went back down. It was fine for a while, and then like 6:30-ish, the temperature dropped, lost like all feeling in my feet. It's not like super cold. I think it's 41 according to my car, but it was chilly. It was very chilly. And then fireworks were good. I'll see if I can put in a clip, but the wind was coming straight toward us, and so we were getting like ashes rained on us. I got like stuff in my eyes. It's fine, I feel okay now, but it was quite a night. So then I went back to my office because I needed to do payroll, and the payroll like software website, whatever, the thing that we use, wouldn't open. It wouldn't load, and so I'm like, oh my gosh. So I got everything else done. I hope I did. I think I got everything else done. And then now I have to go home, and then I'm going to try to do payroll from home again, and fingers crossed it actually works this time. I have no idea what we're going to do for third Sundays tomorrow. I did manage, you can see there's a space back here. I did clear out one bale of hay for the sheep. I gave them like extra today, so it'll get them through tomorrow. And it also gave me space for what goes back there, my tent. I think tomorrow, the last time I did what was it? It was when we went to the Zorch Pizza one. I did the one table with no cubes. That was a little bit cramped, and I feel I might have more stuff now. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring the 6-foot table, don't do the cubes, and then bring one of my shelves, and I think that'll give me plenty of room. And then I'll be able to have an actual checkout space so that I can still see like what everybody shopping, I can see, keep an eye on it. There we go. Those are the words. Words are coming out of my mouth. Oh my gosh. I did start a new hat and then promptly pulled one of the needles out when I adjusted it in my apron. So all the work I did is in the trash. Not in the trash, but I have to frog it and try again. But anywho, let's get driving because it's going to be almost 11 o'clock by the time I get home. Do we pull an all-nighter, or Or do we get sleep? I should get sleep. We'll see.